it's very rare that you see a child mixed with South African and then West Africa, so like South Africa and Niger, or Zimbabwe and Ghana. Like, it's very rare. I think you've realized that West Africans tend to stick together and then the Southerns tend to stick together.
Also, if he's doing everything for you, please go to school, do something, or work. Because God forbid anything happens to your husband or your person. At the end of the day, you need to be independent as a woman. You need to be able to stand on your own 2 feet should anything happen to your man. So this is just my piece of advice, guys. Please go to school, utilize that money, utilize those, everything that he's doing.
In South Africa, some women, especially like these affluent women that like the flashy lifestyle, they prefer Nigerian guys because the Nigerian guys, they give money.
Yeah.
So whether they're dating you or it's just a one-night smash, the Nigerian guys still pay money. Just like, you know.
No, it's business, no love.
It's not just business. It's like even when you're dating them, they say, you know, they still treat you better on average than other guys.
A time that I am here to chow your wealth. Spend on me because that is what I expect culturally. And then you'll be looking at me funny, are you crazy? So yeah, definitely. So I'm speaking for myself. I don't want people to come and start fighting with me. I'm speaking for myself. I would struggle. I would struggle so much. Because I hear that like, y'all go through the most. I hear that sometimes you guys as boyfriends drive around with your car and then bring back an empty tank. Because first of all, tell me an Igbo woman who has a car, who would date a man who doesn't have a car to begin with. So yeah, no, some things are just difficult to explain and to avoid.
You'll hardly ever see a Nigerian woman dating a black South African person.
Quick story. So when I used to study, there was this Nigerian guy that used to greet me every day, every morning. I lived closer to the institution I was studying at, so this guy would greet me every morning, right? It got to a point where he held a conversation with me, and interestingly enough, he showed me his ID. I saw that he was old. I noticed he was dressing young. He was driving a car that a young person would be driving. And on top of that, I assumed that maybe, on top of that, I assumed that he might be living in an apartment. So I asked him, do you have family? He said, yes. He showed me his wife. He showed me his son. I asked him, why don't you ever bring your family to South Africa to share the same South African prosperity you have? And he said to me, he'll never do that. He said, Nigerian women, we don't bring Nigerian women to South Africa because we don't want South African women to influence Nigerian women with their mannerisms and their behavior. So that's why you never see Nigerian women with a South African man.
Why are Nigerian men loved abroad but neglected at home?
In SA, right, we love our Nigerian men.
Our.
The reason why we love Nigerian men, firstly, the way they treat us compared to our own South African guys. You know, a Nigerian man will always make sure that you're good.
Hey!
He will go out of his way to make sure that you are fine. Like, whatever I need. If, for instance, now I'm like, babe, I need to buy hair. I need to make my hair for like 500K. He will not complain. I mean, if he's a correct guy, he has the money. He won't even think twice about giving.
Guy, he has the money.
Yeah, he won't even think twice about giving you the money. Do you understand? Now, if I have to put like a South African guy and I'm like, babe, I need 500K to do my hair, the guy will start complaining first, like 500K.
So when I came here, guys, I was shocked. I don't want to say cultural shock because I saw a species of women that I've never seen in my life. Wow, that I only saw on TV and in the fake version, you see. So what I mean is their women are voluptuous, beautiful, figure 8. Have you seen a South African woman before? Yeah. See, these women are beautiful. Their skin glow. I don't know. Maybe God made them on a Monday.
The TMPD, Metropolitan Police, are extorting from these people. So hence I'm
What's
saying,
wrong when our sisters date foreign nationals?
I don't have a problem if they can date them. But the problem is that they're dating this undocumented. Then when we start to say these people are illegal in our country, then they take it very personal because they're dating them. For them, they're getting money. So it's like, and now it becomes so difficult to deal with this issue because let's say their pockets, and that is being selfish. We are
So
saying
our sisters are dating foreign nationals not for love but for money.
for money, for the love of money. Why on a lady this new thing, the slave queen, and Bob Power, this women, the organization, they're not saying anything. They're tight-lipped about this issue. Government is not saying about this prostitution. They want to legalize it. They want to sugarcoat issues when it comes to this issue of prostitution linked to slave queen phenomenon, which is killing our own sisters. They're busy transferring evil spirits, but these people in exchange of bad spirits. Aseka badile senyama, more our sisters, because of they go over kukuna by 10,000 the iPhone, but basala lidi nyama or wana kabana baba cases. We've got a cursed generation because of the love of money. That's the biggest problem. Money is not the evil. The evil is the love for money. Even the Bible says that.
Offspring of undocumented people and South African women bears bad luck kids.
Yes.
If the father is documented, it's fine.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
South African girls are sleeping with Nigerian men for one reason, and that's because Nigerian men are using a different strategy that works than South African men. Firstly, South African women, like how any other human being will be opportunistic, will always seek to gain opportunity or better.
That we have made relations with foreigners, because when we intermarry, that's the purpose of intermarrying, to create relations. What you are saying is not palatable to every South African, because other females and other males already have made relations with these foreigners, and it's family to them. What is your weight to them? And is it a problem what they did?
For me, it is.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
So you don't encourage South African women to date and have kids and get married?
Yes. They're messing up our culture of South Africa. You see, if they love these Nigerians and all, let them go with them to their countries. Let them, you see, you'll never find a South African man gallivanting. South African men must stand applicate. And South African men,
okay.
So now, for me, if my sister I'm in love with a Nigerian, need to tell me something. With so many South African handsome men, hard-working South African men, you just decide which way now. You are what you. Okay, look at the.
You hate these people.
I love them.
Get tough love.
Yes.
Tell me, you love these people.
My brother, I'll tell you one thing. Mina, I'm humanitarian.
Okay.
To be honest.
You love everyone.
Yeah. But I don't want to be taken advantage of.
I feel like the Nigerian girls, it's harder to get into a Nigerian girl's pants than a South African girl. Because
why do you think that's the case?
South African girls generally, I don't know about him, but me personally, from my experience, I feel like they like things.
Material.
They like things. Like you just have to like he said, you just have to sweet talk them, promise them stuff, and show them one or two. And
so they're easy.
Sometimes they don't even want to see your bank account. They just tell them that life is nice. And go to the club sometime and you just throw some money, buy alcohol. They see you spending money on Ace or Spade Dom Perignon. They're like, yeah,
I'm in. So this is what I think. In this 21st century, I think every girl in the world now is acting the same way. Because I was in Nigeria recently in December, and okay, let me first put it to you, like in Nigeria, the population of men is times 10 higher than women.
Oh, is it?
There's a lot of guys in Nigeria. Like there's plenty guys. Like there's like probably 1 million guys, 10,000 girls. Like it's like everybody in Nigeria gives birth to a boy. So you see, Now look at it. So for somebody who left Nigeria and saw like few girls compared to somebody who came to South Africa and saw plenty girls.
So many girls.
So you see the girls in Nigeria, the girls in Nigeria, you see what?
Kiss me, I do like Nigerian men. I don't mix with my Pakistan.
Why? Isn't it all about money though?
Yeah, if you make bouquet look bouquet, look
No,
to
me, I'm into Nigerian.
Huh? So just
I'm a
strictly.
Jolofina.
So strictly.
Yes, I don't do South Africans or my Pakistan. I only do Nigerians. But I do South Africans, but my politicians, like people are high.
Oh.
Whoa.
So now we are getting a slay queen now. We are getting like
yeah.
Like out of 10, 8 times that you try to undress a Nigerian girl, you will go through.
She will put it back.
She'll pull it back like she doesn't want it. She wants it go.
It's the mindset of the Nigerians. Do you understand? We will admire anybody, China, Malawi, Congo, America, UK, anybody, Philippines, anybody.
Maybe all that is hotter. A South African woman can do anything to you drastically. If Nigerian woman can still keep calm based on the fact that you are the man.
Yeah, for example, as South African, you can give birth and your mother will be helping you with the child, taking care while you are still going to school. In Nigeria, once you are pregnant,
you are done.
You are done.
You see, when it comes to Nigeria, I can't judge Nigeria based on where I'm coming from because Nigeria is so big. Bro, the girls in Calabar are different from Yoruba girls entirely. Most of the Popo girls are, you understand, like Yoruba girls. I also know a South African guy who married to a Nigerian woman.
Wow. There are a lot of things that South African ladies will take from a Nigerian guy that a Nigerian lady will not take from a Nigerian guy.
Canada have highest population of South Africans. Guys, my South African guys, please learn to travel, go to other countries. Like nobody hates you. If you go to Nigeria, nobody will even know you're a South African. When I traveled to Akure, I found Obo Street.
Of course.
In Ibadan, I never experienced something like that. Here you can say, oh, women give birth a lot. In Nigeria, there is a lot of abortion.
You've been here for 10 years. Between the Nigerian women and the South African women, tell me, would you enjoy the most?
That question.
I know it's very hot, but just permit me, sir.
If I have to make a choice, I would say South African women.
Wow. Okay. Why though?
They love you. They're open-minded and they're free. You know?
Okay.
That's all you need from a partner. Someone who's open-minded, who's free, who you can share opinions with, and they won't judge you.
Are you sure it's not because of the backside?
No, not really, not really. Okay, that too. That's one too.
Okay.
But aside the backside and the futures, there are other things you should look out for in a spouse. So I feel they have other attributes because regards themselves more better than having bombs and all that. So I think their behavior is more nicer compared to Nigerian women.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right. Let me let you go.
All right.
Women is lack of commitment from South African men. I found that South African men, they don't like committing to marriage, whereas we like commitment. We Nigerian women, we like commitment. We are not in the game of being a baby mama. You know, I know I may get some people angry because of this thing I say, but I don't date Nigerian women is because of preference. I found out that most South African men still prefer those their, you know, Coca-Cola shape. They still prefer those their beautiful light-skinned women. They don't try to, you know, test okra soup, test egusi soup. They don't want to. They still prefer those their beautiful women